Israelis have done to the people in Lebanon and parts of Syria. See, this is the game that these people are playing. Why I watched the ADL make excuses for a tech Nazi when he gave the Nazi salute. When I watched Benjamin Netanyahu break bread with motherfuckers from South Africa. But these supposed to be Jews. When I'm listening to Jewish people for peace, rabbis saying, nah, this ain't us. And I can understand that because we have Tim Scott, Brian O'Donnell, Clarence Thomas, Candace fucking Owens, and others who would kiss white ass. Knowing damn well those people don't give a fuck about them. Because this is a white Puritan movement. And people don't understand white supremacy. You better go study that shit. These motherfuckers are a cult. And now they have exposed all the cults who was working together to maintain power in the name of capitalism. That's what it is, folks. This shit is tribal as fuck. My tribe is better than yours. Fuck Democratic. We have senators and representatives hanging out together from both parties, knowing damn well that other party is the insurrectionist white supremacist party. But everybody want to pretend that America is a democracy. It was never a fucking democracy. When Trump yelled out, "Make America Great Again," I'm seeing what the fuck they're talking about. When white men controls everything and everybody else is less than second class. And that's why Americans support apartheid. That's why America is racist. And racism, that's a brainwashing fucking drug. People with brown skin can learn to hate themselves. That's some powerful shit. That's some psychological warfare that blows my mind. I can convince you that you're less than human, that you would join me to tear down your race. God damn, that's some powerful shit. But that's white supremacy. I'm not talking about the Klan who want to burn a cross or go and terrorizing black people. No, I'm talking about the power structure. I'm talking about those billionaires. They get richer every fucking minute on an hour. And we're wondering how the fuck they do? Because they're in a bubble. Not gonna make it. We're not gonna make it. I'm gonna be honest with you. Because the definition of insanity to keep doing the same thing over and over again. I got interrupted for a second, but I want you guys to listen to these racist, backwards thinking motherfuckers who is destroying our goddamn country. This was never about fucking, love versus right. This is a fucking Nazi white supremacist power grab. They don't give a fuck if our children go hungry. They hate us. They don't want us to have nothing because they hate us. We're dealing with white fucking supremacy. And they always got to make an excuse. The left crime. We did not storm the fucking Capitol. Antifa. Antifa stormed the beaches of Normandy fighting against this shit we're dealing with in America. I'm tired of people and all of these little lonely ass fucking grapers and white boys joining white supremacist movement, cutting their hairs in the fascist Proud Boy look. And I'm like, yo, people, you don't see this shit? You don't see these white Nazi motherfuckers on our streets? And the cops standing around, I gotta follow law and order. There's no more law. There's no more fucking order. We're dealing with Nazis. Fucking Nazis. Even over in the middle fucking East. Because Jews don't hang out with... don't like Zionists. And the Zionists got in bed with the hardcore fascists. It's up to us, since they're catfighting amongst each other. Up to us to divide them and conquer them. Listen.
Just like AIPAC is not partisan. So that's something to keep in mind. We're going to go ahead and show you the ad, and then I want to get your take on this. How do you guys feel about this? Again, I told you guys, PACs aren't something I'm really keen on, but I do see it as one tool that can be used to fight back against super PACs like AIPAC. So,
oh yeah, I had to listen to that and put a little comedy on it because this shit's get heavy. Listen.
It is the Anti-Zionist America Political Action Committee. Wow, wow, wow.
When I heard that from her, I went, wow, wow, wow. Who have that type of money to go up against the Zionist juggernaut? Ooh, gonna piss off a lot of fucking Zionists. Because, see, those Zionists was
You're listening to Open Mic. I'm your crazy mad podcaster, Ricky Cole. What's going on in our country? What's really happening to our government? Why we're pretending that we don't see it? We don't have a functioning government in these United States. Donald Trump and that white supremacist movement has exposed all of its ugliness. We can't trust corporate media because it's going to water down and do what their owners want them to do. Pretend that our democracy is stable. Go buy some shit. Well, it's not. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you folks. I've been calling this shit out for a long time on my show. No one want to hear the truth. We have a white supremacist problem. And it's tearing our country apart. That's what the Russians know about America. It was pretending that it was a democracy when it was never a true democracy. It was a lie. That's why our government is dysfunctional. Because you have a group of wealthy white people who don't want to pay for shit. They want everything for themselves and fuck everyone else.
And that little Zionist racist commentator, Dana fucking Bash. Same Dana Bash that pushed propaganda about Jewish kids don't feel safe walking across college campuses. That Dana Bash, she still has a job. So we know she's a propaganda. She's a rich little heifer anyway, so she don't need the job at CNN. But she liked pushing her Zionist bullshit. That's why they said, Dana, won't you interview Marjorie Taylor Greene? Listen to this bullshit.
Would like to say humbly, I'm sorry for taking part in the toxic politics. It's very bad for our country. And it's been something I've thought about a lot, especially since Charlie Kirk was assassinated, is that I'm only responsible for myself and my own words and actions. And I am committed, and I've been working on this a lot lately, to put down the knives in politics. I really just want to see people be kind to one another. And we need to figure out a new path forward that is focused on the American people, because as Americans, no matter what side of the aisle we're on.
What's up, everybody? How you doing? You're listening to Open Mic. I'm the crazy mad podcaster, Ricky Cole. Wow. Marjorie Taylor Greene is on the warpath. Yeah, she want the Epstein files released, but I don't know. Trump and everybody who's in the right wing is freaking out. They're pissed off at Tucker. They're mad at that little faggot, Winkle Wentez, whatever his fucking name is. And J.D. Vance thinks he's going to be the next president of the United States. He's been getting fucked in the ass a little bit too much by Peter Thiel. Well, look, folks, I'm not going to sugarcoat this shit. We have a serious problem. There are people out there right now as pissed at the Zionists who have taken over our government. You know, they have money for Israel, but not money for schools, lunches, food stamps, you know, the usual shit that America need, free health care. But since we don't have none of that shit, but we have billions and billions of dollars to bail out the rich man's friends, whoo, the shit is hitting the fan. I'm kind of glad that poor rural white people who was voting against their interests for so long, believing the white supremacy bullshit wrapped up into the Bible and the flag, they begin to realize that these rich folks don't give a shit about